guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going well this morning. Got up, got some work done at my desk there, and then got up and did some things in the house, kind of straightened the house. Yesterday was a little busy shopping, coming home. I had to run, you know, when you have teenagers, you get to run them and do things as a taxi mom driver. And so I had to run and drop Jaden off. And then I came home just for a little bit, and then I had to go back and pick her up. And so I got home late and I was just tired. I just went to bed. So this morning I kind of got up and went through and kind of picked things up that I left like everywhere from yesterday. So I wiped my bathroom really good, made sure my room was cleaned up, wiped the boys' bathroom really good, took the dog food that was sitting over there, Ruby's, filled the containers up, put that away. I cleaned around my dryer. I didn't film any of this, I should have, but I didn't. Cleaned around my dryer, got all that clean, dryer, the washer area, because when we blew out the dryer vent, that was behind the washer and I didn't even see it back there. So I kind of slid that out and cleaned out of there really good. Got that ready because the dryer install is tomorrow. Yes. So no more stiff towels, which I don't mind stiff towels. I really don't mind stiff towels at all, but it'll be nice not to have laundry hanging in the living room. So I took everything off. I was going to do a load of laundry. I'm like, I'm not even going to do that. So I took pictures of all my little hoses and the connectors and everything and sent it to my propane people. And I said, here's everything I have. If you need something that way, then that way they can figure out what they need. So that will save them coming and going, oh, I don't have the right things. And so I did that yesterday. I was thankful for that. And then cleaned my dryer rack off. I'm gonna take my drying rack back out on the deck because it's not gonna be in the house anymore. I hope not. And then just kind of went through, came to the kitchen here, I washed some dishes here, and I'm gonna run the vacuums up here. But my main goal, I have a couple of big things I'm gonna do today, my goals today. My goals today, I just have my little boys today. I get a boys' day with my boys. And so I don't usually get, I've had Jensen, remember for Jaden's birthday, Jensen and I got to spend the day together, and that was very, very good. And so, well, I get both boys today. So it's gonna be a mom and boys date day today. So my first goal is we are doing downstairs. Remember how we got furniture ordered, still waiting on the furniture, which is fine. Got all my decorations. They're just sitting down there right now, but I want to kind of, we got our TV stand. That came in, and so it's my basement's going to be in you know, different, you're going to get little segments of it, the way it works. So I've got the TV stand, we've got the TV, and I bought the round chairs. I think they're called Papasan chairs. I could be totally wrong how you say that. They're like I call them like a bowl chair. So anyways, got those. We put those together this weekend. So this is what we did right here. So as soon as I opened up this box, I went, oh no, because it's all styrofoam pieces. And I know it's made to protect it, keep it safe, but oh, those little balls were everywhere. So definitely, and I didn't vacuum for a few days afterwards, so it just kind of carried all over the house. But first, I just got everything out of the box. I'll link the one that I got here below. Sometimes when you buy furniture, it's like, is it sturdy, is it not? But this was a really good thing. I was looking for something that kind of matched the tables, and I don't have a picture of the tables that I have just yet for my, because they're not in, but you'll see it when it's all together. So this actually fit perfectly to match these side tables that I got, because it's kind of like a farmhouse theme things. And I was just gonna keep the brown thing and just paint it and do it, you know, like white, but this will save me from having to do that, and I can pass it along to somebody else. So it was very easy to put together. It took me a few hours, and then, but I got it. I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna tackle it and do it. When you got a job, you just say, okay, let's do it. And then I liked that it did screw in just a little bit, but most of it was like a little Allen wrench, so that way when you know, you don't screw it and put a big giant hole in it, just kind of twist together and everything. So Maxine was like my right-hand person here, following me the whole time. She's like, Mom, what are you doing? Making sure you're safe. Always follows her mom around. I just had to keep looking at my instructions. And so once I knew what I was doing, I was like, okay, I got this. But it definitely takes time to do these kind of big projects. And if you just look at and if you've got a good instruction book that shows you, then it makes it the whole difference. So there was a few times where like I skipped and went to the next one, and I'm like, wait a minute, I totally didn't even get that right, and I had to go back and, you know, fix my mistakes. And then I recommend keeping all your screws in their bags so that you know which ones to use when the time is needed. This was a good Saturday morning project, just getting done in the house. It's been sitting down there and I'm like, I need to put this together here. So we just got it put together, and then later that day we went and bought our TV and got the chairs and stuff for downstairs. So at least that's starting to come together. I know it's probably going to be some time before we get our couches, but at least we have it started down here, which is good. And this was great, just slid all into pieces here. And when I started doing it, I'm like, that doesn't feel very sturdy. But then after I put the whole thing together, I'm like, all right, it feels a whole lot more sturdier. Lots of screwing in things. Get yourself a cordless screwdriver. That will save you a lot of work, ladies and men. Then having to screw. I remember doing all our first furniture when we first married, put together with like a screwdriver and just had to screw everything together. And I was like, oh my goodness, I would just not enjoy doing that at all. But now that they have the cordless screwdriver, it's so much easier. I was trying to get, I don't know what they're called, but it's where you put like the little pin in there, and then I don't know what, they're like little circles, and you have to match them up perfectly, and as you tighten them, it tightens the pin that goes in. Someone knows the correct name. Those things like took me forever to figure out which is up and which is down, because if you put them in wrong and then put the screws in there, there's no way to tighten them. Is it like a set, it's not a set screw. I don't know, somebody knows what it's called. It's like a flat disc with a little bit of depth. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But that's what's going in the holes here, and then you put like the dowels in and the little screws in there, and then you tighten them that way. And it holds it together really good, which is nice. But you can see all the foamy stuff everywhere. I was like, that is not my favorite thing whatsoever. My kids love playing with it. I'm like, oh no, no, no. As soon as those come out, I'm like, put them back in the packages. I didn't think this was going to have as much space for our DVDs and games in that, but I know that our end tables that are coming are going to have, they have like open doors and you can put stuff inside of them. And so I was kind of thinking, what am I going to put inside of my end tables, because they're big end tables, and now I'll be able to put my games in there, and then for this I'll be able to decorate it because we've got a lot of decorations that we picked up, and then I'll also be able to put our DVDs underneath the bottom there. So we're just continuing putting this together. That I had forgot to put that piece on beforehand. I missed that step, so I had to take it back off and do it again. Those little set screws that I was trying to get, oh my goodness, I'm calling them set screws. It took me forever, and here I am trying to put them together. I'm like, ah! And for a while I took my knife down to open the box up, and so instead of using a screwdriver, I was using the knife to like tighten them, and it worked for a little bit, and then I broke the tip off, and I'm like, just go upstairs and get yourself a flathead screwdriver, Amy. So I did. Always get your tools beforehand so you don't have to ruin your kitchen knives. It was okay, it was an older knife. Now my Lauren and Jaden enjoy putting furniture together, and so I haven't put together furniture in a long time. I mean, I did in the beginning, and then of course when we had, you know, kids and stuff like that, I would do some stuff, but as life got busy, like I didn't have time to put things together, and so they would always jump in and do that kind of stuff. And so I was like, Lauren, but I know Lauren this weekend she was doing her baby crib and her dresser and their rocker chair. Her and Matthew were doing that this weekend, putting that stuff together. So I'm like, that's so fun. She enjoys doing that kind of stuff. And Jaden, she did the chairs for me that we have in here. She was helping me with this, but she was doing something else. And I'm like, I got this, I can do this. So it took me a little bit, but I'm like, oh yeah, I just had to get back in the swing of doing it. And this here, I had to take it all off again because I forgot to slide these in. But it's okay, everything unscrews and you just put it back together. And it works that way. This was a little bit difficult because the piece of cardboard there, I had to kind of lift up the bottom. But got it all in. I couldn't get those screws to match up. That's why I had to kind of pound it in this place and get it to fit in there. But I finally got it. And when I did, I was like, yes. Then did the top part. Now this was going good. We got this going here. I was like, wow, look at this. We're looking good. We're getting all these pieces on. I put the top piece on. And then I looked over and I was like, wait a minute. Like after I did this, there was one more strip of white that I was like, where does this go? And I'm like, did I miss this? And I look back in the instruction booklet to see if I completely missed a step. And here I'm trying to get these in here with the, I couldn't, those little set screws, couldn't do them. This is gonna be the top piece here. Well, I had forgotten a piece that needs to go on there. So, needless to say, I had to take it all apart about 6 steps back to get that piece back on. I didn't film all that because I was like, oh my goodness, but we got it in, it was good. Jaden helped me, it was good because I got it and I was like, how am I gonna put this in here? And then she's got a good visual. She's got a good visual like her daddy, where she was able to look at it and see how things are put together. Where me, I'm like, I don't know, let me just take everything back. So I had to kind of take it all apart to re-put it back together, but that's okay. You just do what you can do. So there's all those dowels. This was the bottom of it. I had to flip it up, and then it has like a base that it stands on. Because I was thinking it didn't seem like it was very tall, and then when I look at the measurements online, it definitely looked a lot taller. But then I put the base on. I'm like, all right, there's the base. This was good, get it all in. See the front piece there at the top? That was the piece that I had not put on. So we had to redo that, but that was okay. I was just like, oh, but we did it. I was like, I could leave. Jaden's like, you can leave it off, it doesn't look bad. And I said, yes, but every time I look at the TV, I'll be like, there was a piece I should have put on there. And I said, it'll take me an extra half hour right now. I said, it'll be done, and I'll never look at it again and go, oh, it's missing a piece. And these are cute little doors. I wasn't sure how these were going to go on and if I was going to get them on right. And when I finally put it together, it was one of those moments where I was like, okay, is this straight? Is this going to go on? Because it has to be on a track. And then when I put it on there, it was able to just slide it right on, and it fit perfectly. And I was like, yes. It was that moment that you knew you put it together correctly. Because you always wonder when you do those things. So this was a really good stand. I really, really enjoyed it. It's easy to move. It's not as super heavy as my other one because it's obviously not solid wood, but it definitely is a good quality stand that's going to be able to hold everything. I'm excited for that. So that goal today is going to be to take the other one, take everything out of it. Now, not all of that stuff is going to fit in my new one because I do have different tables and end tables coming that I'm going to put, like, because basically the big one has games and DVDs in it and Wii accessories. So I'm going to go through and kind of weed out, see what I need. Like, I know there's a lot of games like Clue that's missing, you know, the candlestick or the whatever, the wrench. And so I'm going to buy the games with the pieces. So I'm going to make a list of the games that we need the correct pieces for. So that is going to be my goal today. Then I'm going to probably stack a lot of those in the garage right now in containers until my tables come in, just because I know they're not all going to fit in the TV. And I'm going to lose a little bit of space. The bigger one has like drawers where you hide all the DVDs, so I'm going to have to kind of stack them a little bit differently, but that's okay. I think the lighter entertainment center is going to be a lot better. TV stand entertainment center is going to be a lot better than the dark wood. So I'm going to go downstairs and do that right now. Get the vacuums going because I didn't vacuum and all that stuff had all that foamy stuff everywhere. I was like, it's fine. We'll run the vacuum later. So get that done. Maybe move some more stuff in the garage. We'll see how much time I have. That's my goal this morning for the first few hours. And then today for lunchtime, I'm going to take my boys out. We're going to go get pizza and we're going to go see a movie. So that is going to be a fun little afternoon with the boys. And then we have to drop Jaden off. Again, this is the day how it goes. And then hopefully maybe we'll grab dinner too. We'll just see how it is. Just going to be a boys and mama day out. So it's going to be a fun day today. I'm excited, looking forward to it. And then later tonight we'll come back and the TV, we're going to install the TV. So it's going to be busy Wednesday for here. I'll film as much as we do just to bring you along for the day. So let's get going. I'm going to go downstairs. I got my coffee. Everything up here is done. We're just going to go downstairs and start cleaning out the TV stand. Okay, it's early in the morning here. So I'm down in the basement here. Basement, lower part of our house. This is like more the girls' domain area and like the family room area. And so we're expecting couches. We're expecting all those things. They're just not here yet, and it's just going to be time. And that's okay. But we do have the TV stand part. So this is the TV stand, and the TV is behind it in the box there. We're going to hopefully install that tonight if all goes well with the I have an existing wall mount, and so it shows that it will hold this TV because this TV is a lot smaller. And like this one's probably heavier than this TV because it's an older TV, so I'm hoping it'll be fine. It says 88 pounds and this TV is only 45 pounds, so I think that will work. We're just gonna have to hope for the best, and if not, we'll just have to order something different and just wait for another day. So what I'm gonna do now is clean out this TV stand right here. I'm gonna take everything out of here, kind of go through it, like the DVDs, kind of weed through, make sure we have everything where it should be. Same thing with the games and all of that stuff in the Wii. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna move my table back here, give me some room. I'm just gonna start cleaning out. Collected so many movies over the years, ones that we really enjoy watching. We don't have, like, I would turn everything digital. I think that's the way to go, but we live in a mountain and sometimes digital does not work. Most of the time you can watch stuff, but not, like I could never stream like Disney Plus or Netflix or anything from my TV all the time. We can on occasion, once in a while we're like, oh, we get to watch a movie on there, but not all the time. So we do keep DVDs for that, and we just kind of collected the ones that we really enjoy over the years, just watching. Kind of as the kids get older, we get rid of the smaller ones and keep those. So it's not a huge pile for our large family, but we have like used them, and then they get worn because, you know, kids use them over the years and people touch them and leave them out, all those things. And so we've replaced them over the years, our favorite. So I'm just gonna go through, make sure they're in their correct boxes, and then maybe it won't be too bad to put on this behind me. After going through our collection, there's not a whole lot, but I have to remember a lot of these are dispersed between the boys' room, the girls have some, multiple girls have some, so there's not a huge pile. So I'm thinking like this is gonna be fine. I might even take the Christmas ones and put them like in the Christmas box, which is like in my room, just so like we pull them out at Christmas time. So I think that we're actually gonna be doing pretty good for space-wise. I probably put our DVD and the Wii thing up here, so I'll probably just put these in the bottom. This I can just sit in front. If I find this is like not working, I'll just move it, no big deal. So I'll just put the Christmas ones. So I just put them upstairs, and when Christmas comes, bring them down, right? Then we use them. All right, and I got a pile over here to go through, see if the kids want them. Ones that I have doubles of, that kind of thing. So we're doing good. Okay, now time to go through the games. We have a big mess in here, and I know we have like some don't work anymore, like Toilet Game, favorite game of Steven's. We had such a fun time playing, but I don't know if it's even working anymore. This game I have 2 sets of, and the colors are wrong, so I need to order the correct pieces for that game. So what I'm gonna do right now is just make myself a list. We're gonna make a new one called Games Need. And it's gonna, that game is, what was that game called? Rummikub. I was thinking, what's the name of that? Rummikub. I need to get 2 Rummikubs. And I know we need to get a Clue one. The girls wanted Monopoly. Okay. This game's great, but we've only played it like once when Paul came and showed us how to play it. It's one of those, you keep it, you think it's a good thing, and then it's not anything. Sorry, we played Sorry so many times when we had quarantine. Over and over and over again. That game never ends. And then we like this one too. Sequence, we played this a lot too. I'm gonna have to test this before I say get rid of it. Kiddo, never played this game. Got it. That'll be a great game to play. We've never played it. Nope. Probably a great game. Probably a family favorite game. Got all the pieces. We'll pass it along to someone that can use it. Battleship, something like that. Scrabble, we did start playing that, and then Apple Tap in the Christian Bible edition. We like that one. Remember this one? Rush Hour is a good game we played for homeschool. Ashley and Paul, I'm sorry. We haven't even played this yet. Last year they got us this during quarantine and we've never played it. I need to put that on my list to learn how to play. When it gets fall time here, we'll learn it. Learn Catan. They got us a couple games. There's another one in here too. I think it's called Epidemic. So learn Catan and Epidemic. So when they come, we will learn how to play those. It's fun. You know, I'm gonna take this to is church because that'll be a good place to play with the kids. Pandemic. We haven't played that. That's the game. We just don't know how. That'll be Action Paul teach us. Ticket to Ride. We love that game. This is Pie in the Face. We had so much fun with this. And Mike Stevens' birthday's coming up. Maybe we'll do Pie in the Face. He really likes these messy games. It's for Rummy Q. Exploding Kittens. That's a fun game. What Do You Mean? We really like this one too. Apples to Apples Junior we enjoy. We're missing the pieces on this one. Sorry kids, Mousetrap. What is this? This is a good Christmas game. Like, I'm gonna go put this in the Christmas box so we play at Christmas. Sling Puck. I got this at Christmas time. This is fun. This is fun playing. Oh, see, that would go right up there. There we go. Okay. So that's not too bad. So let me, that's kind of neat. We can put our Sling Puck game right in there. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'll probably stack all of these outside in the garage, just for now in a box, because I don't think I'm gonna store them on here. Am I? No, because then you'll have them on here. I'm gonna store them in my other containers, the end tables and stuff that I've got. That's where we'll keep all of these games. We might keep them up on the shelves, but probably not. More than likely, just keep them in the end tables, because the end tables are gonna have nothing in them and they're pretty big, so that's probably where all of that will go. So let me just clean up my mess here. Okay, I traded out. I have this basket upstairs with our homeschool supplies, and this is kind of by itself. So this is gonna be my new bigger extra game holder. I took out things that I want to use for homeschool this year, and then if I don't use them, because last year got busy and I didn't use them, so my goal is to use them up, and then that way, if I don't, I'll just pass them along to somebody else. So this is perfect. Okay, these are going to go upstairs. Okay, I'm going to go stick these in my garage in a box just to store them in until we get our furniture. I have all these extra cords. When we hook up the new TV, I'm gonna see, I think I have an extra like Wii adapter controller, like stuff that we don't need here. We'll go through this will sit over here. We'll go through this when we get the thing all hooked up. We just have a Blu-ray and a Wii. That's what we play down here. So that'll be it for our TV. I'm gonna take this and go slide it in the garage. Oh, get ready for the dirt that you're gonna see on the floor. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I made a barrier over here. So, because on the other side is a mess on the floor. The girls have all their like American Girl doll stuff all over the floor and they're not here, and that's okay. So I'm making a barrier with the TV and the stand. I'm gonna run the vacuum on this side to get it clean. This is, like I said, this is the room. These are the new chairs. These are ones from Walmart. They're like $130, not bad. So comfy. My kids are like, why don't we just get one of these for everybody? And I'm like, really? I'm like, that'd be kind of fun, but these are super comfy. So they love those. Like, there's just random stuff. Like, I'm gonna take, that's gonna go out in the garage. This has got all the decorating stuff over here and over there. I got my fall thing over there too. So there's just a lot of stuff everywhere that we are gonna move. eventually as we can do everything. So I'm gonna get a chair because up on the very top of here, this TV was over here originally. Now it's over here. We moved it because it was a little bit easier to walk in and kind of see it this way. But up there, so they installed the cable through the ceiling. I had to get it through the ceiling somehow, so it came through right there. Well, I didn't want a cord hanging down from the ceiling, so I installed a shelf on the very top for the satellite box. I don't know if I'll take it down or not. I'm debating what to do. Let me get a chair, because I don't know if my new TV will cover it or not. Let me go get a chair so I can go up there and look first. Okay, I'm actually gonna leave that up there. It's a shelf. I can get to it if I want to after they install the TV to see if it's covered, but I might keep it because I can always put like a sound bar up there, or if by chance there decides to be internet here, we could always have satellite or put the box up there. So I might actually leave that there. I'm gonna run the vacuum down here. I'm excited for this though. The top of this TV is a little bit different color wood than the ones that we got, but very close. If it's too bad, I can always put like a runner on it, but this is gonna be good. I debated about the TV being bigger than the stand because someone's like, that's not style aesthetic. So they said you can put it and then get like a tall tree or something, or a plant to put on the side. So I thought, if I have to do that, I'll do that. But this is really good. I'm enjoying this one. I'll put this one, I'll link it below, because it's nice like to go shopping and pick things out. That's great. But if you know it's a good quality thing, order it and have it ship it to your house and you don't even have to go pick it up. It's kind of a nice thing that way. So I'll link this one that I got, and then link it below. I'll link the vacuum too that I got too, just because those are new, and the TV that we got at Walmart. So, all right, let me clean up the mess here. There is little foamy pieces in here. I'm debating to go get a little bit of touch-up paint, like a small container. I know the color down here because I don't think I have it. Just to touch up the holes. I don't know if there's like, see the black line? I don't know if you can see a black line, but I can see a black line down there. I don't know. I'm debating what to do. I guess I'll just wait and see. If it looks bad or if I notice it, maybe I will. But let the vacuum do the floor. That's out of here. It's good. Good for now. So I wasn't going to do anything on the walls yet, but I think I'm going to. That's what happens. That was where the TV thing was. So we painted around it, obviously, instead of taking the arm off. But yes, I need to fix that. It'll be, like I said, if something happens to go to sell the house, this will be part of the repainting process. But for now, I'm just not covered up. This goes outside in fall time. That picture was from our Big Lots, and these are from Big Lots too. So I'm going to put those on both sides. It doesn't center for the wall because of the air conditioner, but I think it's going to work. All right, the first one's always easy. The second one that you got to get matched up just right. All right, that's good enough for me. I don't think I'm gonna do, should I do this wall? I'll probably wait till I get my couches to do the walls. So we have a clock and we have a couple pictures. I just don't know how it's gonna go. That's it for now. All right, that's good to go for down here for today. All right, so I'm all finished inside, got everything I need to get done, got in the car. I'm gonna go head out with my boys. I got my boys here. I don't usually have my boys out alone. So Jensen, you got to be on film with Jaden's birthday a lot, doing fun things. So we had good boys day, but now we got Steven, he's hiding over there behind the purse. Yes, we're gonna go see Lego Batman 2. Are you excited? Or is it Lego Movie?
I think it's Lego Movie 2.
Lego Movie 2, they play it at the theater. So we're gonna go have a good time. We're gonna go out to dinner and lunch. It's gonna be 2 times out today. All fun times, so good boys day. Let's go have fun. We made it.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.
All right, we are done with the movie. That was a good little movie. I've never seen that. I've watched part of it, but not all of it at home. It was just Lego Batman, and so
Lego Movie 2.
Sorry, Lego Movie 2. So that was good, but it was a good movie. So we are tired. When you sit for 2 hours, you just feel like you want to go to sleep, but we still got to keep going. I got to go home and go grab Jaden. Boys are like, I'm tired. Those chairs were comfy, weren't they? They were like reclining leather chairs. I'm like, that definitely puts you to sleep. So we're gonna go head back home, pick her up, and then keep going for a little bit more. Made it home. We're only here for a few seconds. Pick up Jane, then we gotta go run back out. This is what you do. We've been in this car all day long, so we're gonna grab dinner now. I know we're eating out, but this is the boys' day. So we are at Subway right now. That's what they want us. We're gonna go and get that. And right next door is my Thai food. So I'm gonna get my pad Thai and get them Subway. All right, we are armed in the car with Boonshoe right here, and where's the boys' Subway's? Down there, Subway. So we're gonna go home and eat. Are you guys excited? They've been waiting for Subway and I'm waiting for Boonshoe, so we're gonna go head home and eat. All right, we're home. We got pad Thai here and we got Subway here. Steven got his favorite, which is cold cut combo with just mayonnaise. That's it, and some chips. So we're gonna have dinner. We are finished with dinner. That was so good. I really enjoy pad Thai and the boys really enjoy their Subway. Let me put you right here. Wiped up the camera lens before I put this down. Let me do that one more time. It looks like maybe it's the mugginess. So today has been a great, wonderful day. It was a great day to get up early, get what I got downstairs done. I've got people coming tonight to install the TV, so I'm excited for that. I was gonna share that, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just done. And then being able to go out, take my boys and have a fun little boys afternoon. They had a really good time. And then came home and we had dinner. That was nice. It's like 2 eat outs in a day. Go me. We don't have any food. We have food in the refrigerator. I just bought it. So we will, tomorrow is gonna be getting all my produce washed and pressed. We'll be home all day tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a day at home, not so much running tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and what we did and the downstairs and all those good things. I'll link everything that I got downstairs below. So if you want to get one, you can get one. Let's read our proverb for the day. Chapter 6, Parental Counsel. My son, if you become surety, guaranteed a debt or obligation for your neighbor, if you have given your pledge for the debt of a stranger or another outside your family, if you have been snared with the words of your lips, if you've been trapped by the speech of your mouth, do this now, my son, and release yourself from this obligation. Since you have come into the hand of your neighbor, go humble yourself and plead with your neighbor to pay his debt and release you. Give no unnecessary sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Tear yourself away like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, and like a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, O lazy one, and observe her ways and be wise, which having no chief overseer or ruler, she prepares her food in the summer and brings her provisions of food for the winter and the harvest. How long will you lie down, O lazy one? When will you arise from your sleep and learn self-discipline? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to lie down and rest. So your poverty will come like an approaching prowler who walks slowly but surely. And your need will come like an armed man, making you helpless. A worthless person, a wicked man, is one who walks with a perverse, corrupt, vulgar mouth, who winks with his eyes in mockery, who shuffles his feet to signal, who points with his fingers to give subversive instructions, who perversely in his heart plots trouble and evil continually, who spreads discord and strife. Therefore the crushing weight of his disaster will come suddenly upon him. Instantly he will be broken, and there will be no healing or remedy, because he has no heart for God. I'm going to stop right there. That's a good one. It talks about the ants and the importance of not being lazy and doing what you're supposed to do. And that doesn't mean you have to be superwoman. That doesn't mean you have to do a million things. It means you just diligently work. You don't just expect somebody else to do it. You diligently work and do what you can. And that might just be one thing. It's just whatever you can do. God gives you grace to do what you got to do. But I like that. You don't want to be, your poverty will come like an approaching prowler who walks slowly but surely, and your need like an armed man. The worthless person is one who walks with a perverse, corrupt, and a vulgar mouth, who winks at mockery, shuffles his feet to signal, points his fingers to give subversive instructions, who perversely in his heart plots trouble and evil continually, who spreads discord and strife. You don't want to spread any discord or strife. Don't spread. Don't do anything. Don't do any works of the devil. Don't spread strife. Don't spread discourse. Even though sometimes you want to defend yourself for things in life and you feel like you need to say your side, you need to say what's going on, don't do it. Let the Lord fight your battles for you and do what it says here. Don't spread it. Don't even spread it, because disaster will come suddenly upon him. Instantly he will be broken, and there will be no healing or remedy, because he has no heart for God. God's promises are true. Stick with them and trust them. When he says he's going to do something, do it. Be obedient. Don't get into the strife. Don't do the works of, it's not that you're the devil, but it's that the devil can use you because of your anger, and you don't want to be spreading that stuff. You don't want to be doing that. So don't be used at the hand of the devil, and use it to fight and say, no, not in my life. You are not going to use that tactic to control me. Don't let that happen. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed today's video. You guys have a fantastic, I'm talking fantastic rest of your day, and I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow with another video. I'll show you the TV tomorrow, just because I'm gonna start working on it tonight before they get here to install it. So watch tomorrow, you'll see the TV. All right, have a beautiful, blessed day. We'll see ya. Bye.